Strap in because this interview is going to make you feel like you're going back in time. Well, let's go.
So you want to live in a white-only country?
Not necessarily white-only, but a country that is clearly based on a European model.
Right, the people who fled the European model wanted to start something exactly the same over here.
In which whites will basically remain the overwhelming majority in perpetuity.
Okay, how do you achieve that?
An excellent question. Donald Trump has got some first good steps in mind. He wants to make sure no more illegal immigrants come into the country, and he wants to make sure that all illegal immigrants here go back.
Is anyone going to tell him that there's undocumented whites in this country?
He wants to end birthright citizenship.
Anyone want to let him know about the Constitution?
He wants to put at least a temporary ban on Muslim immigration.
Someone want to fill him in on the mindset of people fleeing religious persecution in the Middle East?
What happens with Asians? What happens with African Americans? What happens with Latinos?
What happens to my
You presented me with a very limited view of the United States.
You're saying the United States is a place anybody can come and...
With Asians, what happens with African Americans? What happens with Latinos?
What happens to my
You presented me with a very limited view of the United States.
You're saying the United States is a place anybody can come and turn it into anything you want.
You're trying to turn it into whatever you want.
And the people who built this country and established its institutions, if they glimmer away, so what?
Those people are dead.
You are promoting a process that will reduce my people to a minority. You want more power for Latinos. That comes at the expense of my people's...
Dead.
You are promoting a process that will reduce my people to a minority. You want more power for Latinos. That comes at the expense of my people's power.
Oh no, what are you going to do when you have to exist on the concepts of merit and the content of your character?
We're 17% of the population,
Right.
and we only have 3 senators. So therefore, we don't have the political representation that we deserve.
And you want more and more and more.
How dense do you have to be saying someone wants more, like there's some gold-hoarding dragon, when you're just not giving anything up whatsoever, even for proportional representation?
Of course, because we only have 3 senators.
How much political?
At this point, 14 senators.
And 50 years from now, how many would you like?
A number that works in accordance with their percentage of the population.
Let's talk about 50 years from now. In 2044,
Yes.
white, non-Hispanics will become a minority.
Yes.
Is that what you are afraid of?
Mr. Ramos, it's fantastic for you, for my people to lose power.
About 50 years from now. In 2044,
Yes.
white, non-Hispanics will become a minority.
Yes.
Is that what you are afraid of?
Mr. Ramos, it's fantastic for you, for my people to lose power and become a minority. That's fantastic for you. How does it feel for
Because
me?
Scared. You're...
that's what you are afraid of.
Mr. Ramos, it's fantastic for you, for my people to lose power and become a minority. That's fantastic for you. How does it feel for
Because
me?
Scared. You're scared. Because you know that the way that you treat minorities is completely inhumane, and you believe that these people are just as depraved as you are. But they're not.
it is our country.
Our
Mr. Tate.
country, our...
It
Yeah.
is our country. Don't you think we both have the same rights in this country?
I think that despite this nonsense in the Declaration about anybody being anyone,
This guy hates the USA.
white
You
people,
don't
white
think
people...
we are all created equal?
No.
I mean, Jerry, you're kind of proving your own point, but not in the way that you think.
What you want to do is change this country into an entire nation in which white people will become refugees in their own land if your vision comes through.
You don't want to
What the fuck do you think Latinos are?
live along.
Entire nation in which white people will become refugees in their own land if your vision comes through.
You don't want to
What the fuck do you think Latinos are?
live alongside Mexicans.
But now, why is it wrong for me not to want my neighborhood to change?
That's entropy, brother. The only thing that doesn't change is the fact that
Live alongside Mexicans.
But now, why is it wrong for me not to want my neighborhood to change?
That's entropy, brother. The only thing that doesn't change is the fact that everything changes.
If my neighborhood is European, if my neighborhood they don't keep chickens in the backyard that crow at 3 in the morning.
Do you think Mexicans are the only ones who keep chickens? Have you ever met a white lady in a brunch hat who hasn't talked about wanting to start a coop of her own?
What are you
They
talking
don't,
about? That's a
I'm talking
complete
about
stereotype. That's a complete stereotype.
Yes, and stereotypes are all true.
That's a racist stereotype, what you're saying.
Oh, racist. Give me a break.
No.
What are you gonna do with...
In the morning.
Do you think Mexicans are the only ones who keep chickens? Have you ever met a white lady in a brunch hat who hasn't talked about wanting to start a coop of her own?
What are you
They
talking
don't,
about? That's a
I'm talking
complete
about
stereotype. That's a complete stereotype.
Yes, and stereotypes are all true.
That's a racist stereotype, what you're saying.
Oh, racist. Give me a break.
No.
All praises and glory goes to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahushai by Hashem, Rakak Kodash, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and salutations unto the elect men feeding the sheep of Yahweh by Hashem, Yahushai in sincerity and truth. Shalom to the elect men, women, and children listening and learning. The hopeful elect waiting for what? Salvation, waiting for deliverance, right, from the hands of our enemies, man, because they're going down, goddammit. Right, this is the end of his fucking society. Right, his time is limited, right? And the Lord said he's not going to go past his bounds, and we can see that, right? That's why these devils, they're telling on each other, they're scared, right? The fear, white fear, right? We're in big trouble. You goddamn right, you devils are in big trouble. You got all type of things coming to you, right? You got all type of things coming to you. The Lord said what? It's the book of James. I'm going to read James 2, verse 13. It says, for he shall have judgment without mercy that have showed no mercy. And mercy rejoiceth against judgment, right? For he shall have judgment without mercy. With judgment without mercy that have showed no mercy, right? Esau ain't had no mercy. So, right, it says, I will not at all acquit the wicked, right? The wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. Right, that's what we're looking at, right? This devil, he has to pay for his atrocities, right? For the things he has done to the apple of the Lord's eye, the children of Israel. Genesis 9 and 6, it says, whoso sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed. For in the image of the Most High made he man, right? Because Esau's blood has not been shed, right? It says the land cannot be cleansed. They got to be cleansed by the blood of the motherfuckers who shedded the blood of the other people, paraphrasing. Right? So this devil ain't paid for nothing yet. Right? This man has been untouchable for a mighty long time. He's been untouchable for a mighty long time. He's been going to and fro in the earth, robbing, stealing, and killing. Right? Read the book of Revelation 6 and 4. It says, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, right? Once these devils got into power, after Alexander died, his generals put on crowns, and evils multiplied in the earth, right? Evils multiplied, and now you got these fuckers ruling the whole earth, so you know this place is totally out of order. Evils is in everywhere, so we need waiting for the Lord to come cleanse and fix this place. I'm reading it again. Book of Revelation 6 verse 4, it says, and there went out another horse that was red. It's talking about Esau, Edom, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, right? To take peace from the earth. And now the Lord is taking peace from the Edomites, right? The Lord is taking safety from the Edomites. The Lord is taking health also, man. These Edomites look unhealthy. Highest rate of cancer, highest drug addiction, right? They're dealing with this poverty that they can't, right? A bunch of houses all around them, but get what? They're intense. They're living in their cars. You could see them at the Walmart parking lots, right? You could walk past a car and you see fucking things stacked up to the back of the car in the passenger seat, right? That's a motherfucker living in their car. That's probably an Edomite, right? Or it's probably a homeless black hoe, right? These filthy black women who've been out of order, the Lord punishing the shit out of them too, because they've been hand in hand with this devil, so they going down too, right? They going down too, and we dealing with white fear. We are in trouble, in big trouble. White fear, that's what they dealing with, right? Because they afraid of what? White fear of retribution grips the nation, payback in the motherfucking Maybach. Right? We just read, the Lord said what? Colossians 3 verse 25, it says, but he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done, and there is no respect of persons, right? You got Esau complaining about, we're going to end up being the minority. We're going to be having to flee our country and flee our city. Motherfucker, you been fleed. You been a fleeing motherfucker. You're supposed to be in Mount Petra, right? You're supposed to be in the caves of Mount Petra. But where are you at? You in the four corners of the earth, robbing and stealing from everybody, taking from everybody, right? It says, but he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he have done, and there is what? No respect of persons. There is no respect of persons. This man's got to pay. This man's got to pay. When you read the Bible say, what else? Let's keep reading some more verses. Read the Proverbs 11 verse 21. It says, the wicked worketh a deceitful work, right? That's what these devils do. They work a deceitful work, right? Taking minerals and natural resources from the people and putting the people into slavery through what? Banks. And instead of banks in your society, right? And now you done became tributarian to these devils, right? They taxing you. You've been overtaxed. Right, you live in a society where you cannot come up. You're always going to be a lower class. And in the society we living in, there is no more middle class. They're getting rid of the middle class. So it's either you're going to be a rich motherfucker or a poor motherfucker. Right, it says the wicked worketh a deceitful work, but to him that soweth righteousness shall be a sure reward, right? Because the truth, you got to push this gospel and seek the Lord. Anything else is uncivilized in this society. Because you ain't going to make it seeking $1, trying to search for $1, trying to search for a better opportunity to possess more in this society that's collapsing. You done lost your goddamn mind. Don't you see what the fuck happening? The rich are fleeing, the stores are closing, right? And war is fucking coming, right? It says, the wicked worketh a deceitful work, but to him that soweth righteousness shall be a sure reward, as righteousness tendeth to life. So he that pursueth evil pursueth it to his own death, right? These devils, that's all they about. It says they get no rest unless they have done some wicked, right? They that are of a froward heart are an abomination to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, but such as are upright in their way are his delight. Here's the point, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, right? Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished. Can't nobody save this man, right? Can't nobody save this man. This man is about to go down, right? And they done set up the perfect motherfucker to bring this place down. DJT, a prideful, a rich man, prideful. It says, woe to the rich man, right? It says, a fall for the pride, right? And he's an Edomite. He's a goddamn devil the Bible talk about, so everything points to his downfall. It says, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished. But what? But the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. Delivered from what? From what's fucking coming, goddammit. Right? That motherfucking nuclear missile, right? Because the Bible said, we was just reading. Let me go back to that verse. Revelation 6:4, it says, and there went out another horse that was red, and what in power was given to him to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. A great sword. I'm reading that again. And that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. And what's that great sword that was given unto this red motherfucker? Esau Edom, the nuclear destruction. Right? The weapons of mass fucking destruction, the nukes. Right? And what's that retarded motherfucker? Biden just gave Ukraine permission to shoot long range. Russia retaliated by shooting the long range, by shooting the ICBM, right? So guess what? We in the times of flying objects that cause a big loud sound and mass fucking destruction, right? It's called nuclear war. Nuclear war. It says nuclear war will only kill people. That's what it was fucking designed for, right? That's that white fear that grips the nation, right? They're afraid of retaliation from the heathens, retaliation from the Israelites, and even retaliation from the other poor ass crackers who didn't get a piece of that pie, the piece of that white boy pie. And read again, it says, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given unto him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him with a great sword. And we know that these great swords that Russia has, that America has, that Britain has, and other European countries has, and even foreign Gentile countries have, they're going to be utilized They're gonna be utilized, and they're gonna be focused on what? America. America gonna be that place where they're gonna use a lot of these missiles, man. They're gonna use a lot of these missiles. This is the book of Psalms 33. Let's start at verse 8. It says, let all the earth fear the Lord. Right? Let all the earth fear Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Right? Let all the inhabitants of the world stand in awe of him. Right? For he spake and it was done. He commanded and it stood fast. Right? When was the last time the earth feared the Lord? Right? They feared the Lord so much that they feared his people that was on the earth. That was when the Lord destroyed Egypt. Right? That was when the Lord destroyed Egypt. Matter of fact, let's get that business. It's the book of Jeremiah. I'm going to read Jeremiah 16 and let's go to 14. It says, therefore, behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. Right? Because everybody knows about how the children of Israel were delivered from the Egyptians and the plagues that came upon Egypt, and how the Pharaoh was destroyed and when the Lord closed the sea on their ass, right? Moses parted the sea and all. You know the history, right? You got movies about it, right? Esau loved making movies about it. You got the 10 Commandments, right? So everybody knows about that story. I'm reading, it says, therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north. What's the land of the north here? North America. North America, where the children of Israel is serving that same captivity. Right? You got a pyramid on your fucking dollar here in America, right? So you know this is spiritual Sodom. The Bible also calls it spiritual Egypt. It says, but the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel, the children of Israel from the land of the north and from all the lands whither he hath driven them. That's going to be that big salvation where the Lord comes with one trump. What he said, he shall gather his elect from the four winds, right? It says Israel from the land of the north and from all the lands whither he hath driven them, and I will bring them again into their land that I gave them unto their fathers, right? And that's what's about to happen. It says, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. Right? That's what we're doing right now. We're fishing. And then after that, it says, and after I will send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and from out of every holes of the rocks. Right? Because that's part of that fear. That's part of that fear that these devils have. Motherfucker. Alright, let's keep reading. It says, let all the earth fear. Back in the book of Psalms 33 and 8, it says, let all the earth fear the Lord. Let all the inhabitants of the world stand in awe of him. Right? Because once the Lord fuck America up, everybody gonna be shook. Right? The sky is gonna be covered with angels. Fucking, there's gonna be fucking planes falling out the sky. Fighter jets falling out the sky, right? There's going to be a lot of killing in days, right? It says, let all the earth fear the Lord, let all the inhabitants of the world stand in awe of him, for he spake and it was done. He commanded and it stood fast. The Lord bringeth the counsel of the heathen to naught, right? Once the Lord fucking destroy America, it's a wrap for the heathens. Right? It says, man, because what's the main drive of the heathens right now? Making money. Making money. And where do they make their money? In America. That's why I said they saw the smoke of her torment, right, burning. When they seen her burning, right, the motherfuckers felt they was sad. They was sad because guess what? They ain't got nowhere to sell that bullshit. Right, coming from China, coming from India, coming from the Middle East, coming from Asia and all these other places. Right, it's a wrap. It says the Lord bringeth the counsel of the heathen to naught. He maketh the device of the people non-effect, right? Because he ain't gonna establish that new world order that he's fighting so hard to set up, right? The Lord gonna chop his ass down right when he's about to fill his belly. Like the Bible say, the counsel of the Lord standeth what? Forever. The thoughts of his heart to all generations. Blessed is the nation whose power is the Lord, and the people whom he have chosen for his own inheritance, right? That's a cut right there talking about God chose everybody. No, it says blessed is the nation. Not the nations, It said, blessed is the nation, the children of Israel, who the Most High is the Lord, and the people whom he hath chosen for his own inheritance. It says, the Lord looketh from heaven. He beholdeth all the sons of man from the place of his habitation. He looketh upon all the inhabitants of the earth, right? Because the earth is his footstool. It says, he fashioned their hearts alike. He considered all their works. There is no king save by the multitude of an host. A mighty man is not delivered by much strength. And horse is a vain thing for safety, right? Because we just read about Esau. He saw another horse that was red, and power was given unto him. That sword, right? Esau trusting in his sword, in his strength, and his might. But guess what? That ain't gonna help him. That's why we can't trust in these things either. It says, there is no king saved by the multitude of an host, by his army. A mighty man is not delivered by much strength, and horse is a vain thing for safety, right? Neither shall he deliver any by his great strength. Behold, the eye of the Lord is upon them that fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy. That's the elect. That's the elect. Yeah, Esau don't fear the Lord. Esau say there is no God. He is God, right? But the elect, we believe, it says, behold, the eye of the Lord is upon them that fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy, to deliver their soul from what death, and to keep them alive in famine. Our soul waiteth for Yahweh. He is our help and our shield, for our heart shall rejoice in him, because what? We have trusted in his holy name. And what is his name? Yahweh. What is his son's name? Yahweh Shai. Call hello Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom.